It is now officially day 64 in our river-only world, and we have done a good amount of progress so far. Turn myself down. What up, Spooky? We're back for another live stream. Oh, and I almost forgot to hit record too. That could have been bad. Let's make sure it's actually day 64. Day 62. Okay, time for round 2. It is now day 62 here in our jungle, or our... Man, I gotta do it again. It is now day 62 in our river-only world. And as you can see, we're definitely getting a whole ton of terraforming work done. Funky J in the house. Just recording the intro. Thank you for the GL. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We now happen to have ourselves a wheat field that expands in both directions that wonderfully overlooks the pumpkins that we have in the background over here. And if I'm being honest, although it's been a couple months in the making of this 100 days, it is just about time that we lock in, I believe. So get excited for the next 38 days because we will be taking in this entire world moment by moment together and really partake in the entire experience together. And if you enjoy the type of commentary that we have going on and a different type of video that you'll see on the channel as opposed to the cinematics that I usually make, definitely let me know what you think in the comments below. Which, speaking of chat, by the way, I have gotten down to recording all of the, of editing, not finishing the video, which we'll do after stream tonight, but I have cut down 14 hours of footage for the last 100 days that, as you know, finished last night. And so we'll head into this one, and then we'll, after that, head into the Arctic as well. But the editing has been really, really great. And I think that this style of video, hopefully if the live streams are fun as we talked about last night, I do think that this style of video is going to be very fun and just wonderful to watch. And I'm excited to see the final product, which I'll probably finish editing up tonight. Yeah, Funky. 100 days takes a lot of work, and I kind of have an idea of trying to do one every 10 days or 2 weeks or so, and maybe changing up the upload schedule depending on how they pan out. Oh man, the amount of memory in recording. I'm not sure, if I'm being honest. I would say, though, that I do have not only a huge Google Drive file, but I also have a 1 terabyte memory card. So if need be, I can kind of export my footage for the time that I need to. But I will say that I cannot probably not record too much of this 100 days without fully exporting and getting the last 100 days out of my file. But I will say that it is definitely worth trying and pushing yourself, especially on the recording lens. And then I'm using a couple of really nice technological kind of hacks, I would say. Not hacks, but just tools in order to make the editing down as much as possible. Because I do believe that to edit down 14 hours of footage of mostly live stream and commentary and that sort of thing would usually take, I'm not sure, maybe 50 hours to edit down by itself, but using these tools, I was able to do it. And I still had to work very hard in about 4 to 6 hours or so. Now, that is only for 50 days of the 100 days, so eventually when these videos are all the sort of in-depth commentary that we'll have just like this, it may double the time, but still, these tools are saving me so much time. We got Spooky and Swift and Slip. You gotta get them a rocket ship. Once again, Slip is shooting off the hip. Get me into the freestyle Minecraft mastership. Because I got a chip on my shoulder. And I mine down that cobblestone like boulders. So I think that since we're going off the hip, we'll check our inventory and see if we can get to mine and Slip. So much footage, I know. Yes, a whole ton of footage, but being able to cut it down in just a short period of time, I think has made all of the difference, and I absolutely forgot. It's been such a long time since we've been in this world, and so much life has happened on this end as well, to see this guy that we have right here. Now, I do hope that William Slipspear makes an incredible comeback here. That rhymed too. Because when I was, as I've been editing the video that's coming up, my favorite parts, there have been a couple of parts that I have made myself laugh when editing down the video based on some of the things that I've said and some of like the funny jokes that actually go on throughout the expanse of the video. And my man Chile is back in town. A grand old welcome to our river-only world on day 63. It's good to have you here. The gang is back in town. But genuinely, I've laughed out loud a couple of times based on the little segments, especially the rhyming segments, and also Spooky. This may seem kind of random in the video, but Spooky, this one is for you. Man, I love Minecraft. I love the game. It's the best thing to ever hit hip hop since the game. The poetry segments are entertaining. That's good. I love Minecraft. And also, when it comes to editing, I feel like with you guys actually asking questions, me responding to them kind of makes the movie even more exciting because it brings you guys all into the movie. Like Chile, like your house is like a big part of the storyline. And then the fact that Spooky actually has a house in Serotonin's fish cottage, like that is part of the story. And I think that a part of this story is the fact that I may have the hiccups. Oh, dear me, dear me. And this zombie that happens to still need a name, although we're on day 63. What shall we name thou? You see, viewer of the viewer. Viewer of the viewer. You see, video. Retake. You see, viewer of the video. It is up to the chat to determine the name of thou villager that you see in front of us right here. It is only up to the chat, and the chat only. Only they could come to the jurisdiction and make the decision. In order for us to make an incision in the nomenclature. And so his name shall exist despite the haters. I don't know, what should we name him? There is only one way to find out. Through a comment. And so it has been decided. That his name shall be called Vincent. Like the man Van Gogh. The fellow who put up such a show. In a way that made him shed a tear. With such an emotion that they cut off his ear. But my... Oh dear. That is a story that should no longer be told here. Yes, I do admit, what a lad. Although, to be honest, some other people would call him a Chad. But I will say that I should probably stop before my rhyming gets too bad. What a lad. I never know. I never thought that the most expressive versions of myself would come out through rhyming, and that the way that they have recently. Man, I love rhyming. I feel like it doesn't hit in the same way of being like, I love Minecraft. Yes, we are early on in the stream, and I do seem to be on a roll with it, so that is a good thing. A good thing so far. But I do think that after a whole ton of shenanigans, it is about time that we take out a couple of buckets here, and then we dip them into the riverside. And then we can continue along to put more crops. And then we can continue along to put even more crops into the terrain right here. Which I do think is going to bode well for us, although it is already 63, day 63, I believe. And it's going to be important for us to put a couple of more builds in this area too. So hopefully we can do that without actually running out of time. Although that is not going to happen if I happen to run and jump on every single crop at that time. I mean, at the same time. Well, Mayo. Apologize. I apologize. But this guy is not one for PvP. He is one for building. And you can find your own stream. Your own stream. I've said it once, and I will say it again, but I do think that one of my favorite things to do in this entire game is to expand on farmland. Now I may not be one for PvP, but I am definitely one for expanding on some aesthetics in Minecraft. And you can already tell as we just start to expand right here, as we look over here, over our stone path, that this thing is going to look absolutely beautiful. So I won't take any hate from the stream comments. Y'all can't go and hurt my feelings like that. The truth is that we have our own talents, including throwing our own tools. Which I happen to be one to do. But that is definitely more than okay when the end product is looking absolutely fine. And so making incredible videos is the skill that I want to work on the most. So I do think that we'll head on down back to the path. And then once again, dip our bucket in the water. As, of course, it starts to rain once again. Which, woe is me, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? And hopefully it is not too loud as well. And then, slowly but surely, we will continue to put even more water bucket pails into the and then slowly but surely we will continue to put more water into the terrain. Although hanging around this dock right here is definitely making me want to go fishing. It's making me seriously consider, but we have to continue with the task at hand. And so once again, our bucket will go back into the water. Where we can continue on filling in the land. Although I do have a strong feeling that we're gonna go and build in this area that you can see in between the two trees right here. Because with only 30 some odd days to go, I think that is one of the best things we could do in order to use our time. Alright, Spooky, it sounds good. Thank you, thank you. That is definitely a good thing to know. I do feel like my microphone sounds kind of different right now. But it is also very hard to know when it's raining. For me, it is so incredibly loud. But I will say that even in the sunset with the rain falling, this place is already starting to become incredibly beautiful. So block by block, we will make it even more so. And who knows, I think that this is going to turn out into a pretty incredible video. But I do think that we'll run back inside our starter base. And then open the door. And place down our blue bed to head to sleep for the night. And Mari is in the house. Welcome back. Mari, I'm not sure. Have you been to the jungle or not the jungle? We just finished up the jungle. Mari, have you been to the River 100 Days? No way, Mari, you just finished playing Minecraft with your friends? Oh, tell me all about it. I want to know all about it. Did you build anything? Did you go caving? Did you fight any mobs? Anything like that? I would totally love to know. And I know that you're just showing up, but we are incredibly far with editing the next 100 days video, and I'm so excited. And there are so many inclusions with so many of you guys that have been hanging out on stream. So for all of the live viewers, just know that I really do appreciate you all so much. It really does mean such a difference. And especially for the Slipper Plus members that we have here, like Mari. But of course, we are going to continue in little bit by little bit with our water buckets here. And fill in the land so that we can at least have some crops here and make the environment look as cool as possible. Although at the same time, if we do end up taking all of this down at some point in time, that is okay as well. What is most important is actually getting some progress done. And hopefully not jumping over too many crops and having to repeat the building or the farming process, that is. Aw, man, you don't like the jungle or river? Hey, that is more than okay. We are almost done with both of the playthroughs, but I do hope that you like the Arctic. Because I do feel like that could be a fun idea. But we will. I do also think that we are going to have more Lotus live streams too. And you may or may not know I am building a monorail there. It is absolutely massive. But man, I shouldn't be upset about the fact that you don't like it, but I do want you to like it. I would be lying if I said I wasn't. If I didn't want you to. And Mari, I absolutely just realized I never got to try the ice cream that we were talking about. Justice for the jungle. Hey. For the record, the jungle 100 days was one of my favorite videos that we've ever made. I really did just have such a good time making it. And I did think that the world turned out to be pretty pretty as well. Along with, I do think that this world right here does have plenty of potential too. Yes, thank you. I think that, thank you for the good wishes. I would agree. But I would say that as we have some intruders right here, my favorite playthrough of all time has been the Lotus SMP Season 3 so far. With the second being my Forever World. Although, we'll have to see how this world will fare out and how we fare out against the enemy scum. And I do hope that we fare out successfully, but we should eat some cooked cod while we're doing it. And then take out our diamond sword. Where I am thinking that maybe we can quickly come by in here and pass them and see if we do have anything in terms of a shield. And any of these barrels that we have right here, I don't think we do. So we're going to have to head in here next to our villager friend. You see, Vincent, it is just you and I here. And so I cannot imagine why you would hit me too. It does not seem right that you would do a thing such as this. We will live on, and eventually you will become one of our friends one day. For now, we will try to head into our crafting table here. And then make ourselves a shield. Along with, since I have it, a chainmail chestplate. Which I think this may be the first time that I ever put one on in Minecraft. Then see what we can do to take down these villager scum. Although apparently there was only one. But I'm sure you all saw that warrior slip just came out. I slaughtered down the enemy. I took them down one by one, although there happened to only be one. But can't we just say, can we just not admit that I did it? I don't think that there is any reason to take on the Ender Dragon for this 100 days. I've proven my warrior progress, my prowess, how I have done such an incredible job in preventing any enemy from coming across this jungle world that I do not think it is necessary to do so anymore. You've done it. You. Just a humble monk. Just a humble monk. Now, in fact, a warrior. You could call me a Lotus PvP warrior, baby. A spooky, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do and a da. And I definitely meant to open and close that fence gate right there. You could definitely call me graceful. It is me when my tummy hurts, but I do not say anything about it. However, it is just about time that we head to sleep for the night. And then I will be right on back because you were right, I have to go to the bathroom to be to be polite. And it is speaking. So we will be right on back. Spooky with the Cheez-Its for the win. That sounds good. I just had a handful of mixed nuts. Which does not sound nearly as good. You could say Cheez-Its are a snack that is fit for a king. Along with goldfish as well, but that could be controversial. Along with goldfish as well, but that could be controversial. Oh, that it always feels good to nail a good retake. Addicted to Cheez-Its, I fear. What kind of Cheez-Its in particular? But I do say that we continue along down these stairs. Yeah, I do think that I happen to be sodium sensitive as well. Maybe not in the same way that you are, Mari. But I do definitely see a very strict effect and pretty much stay away from salt in every single form and fashion. But slowly and surely, we will continue to fill in this field here. Although I do think that the smart thing probably to do is to retake back of these water buckets. Although yes, some blueberries definitely sounds good. And then I do think that we'll make ourselves an infinite water source, where we can once again scoop up some water and use that area to more efficiently fill in our cropland here. And also, definitely, guys, let me know, what do you think about the fact, I'm sorry that I'm not always responding 24/7. I hope that I am connecting with you guys as well. But hopefully, as you guys can see, these are being recorded live. And it will make sense if you like the videos that will come out very soon. At least I hope it does. And I do hope that we're connecting as well. And so for me, I sift throughout these portions and I will take kind of good ones and then I'll take away some of the other live stream elements. So part of the live streams actually, like some of the questions that you guys ask me, I actually do put into the video. But not all of it. And then usually when you see me narrating, as I am right here. And so bucket by bucket. I know that this place is going to look incredibly beautiful. And I'm so here to see it happen. Oh, Mari, that is a pro tip right there. Now, Mari says that instead of even popcorn... Wait, we're gonna retake that. I'm glad you like the behind the scenes. Now, Mari says that when you're watching a movie, you should try out eating blueberries as opposed to chips or popcorn or anything like that. Now, a big reason for this is oftentimes we misconstrue the signals that our body is telling us. And sometimes when your body is telling you that it wants sugar and it wants some carbs, a great way to do that is with some savory and really good tasting natural fruit. We oftentimes go into the crunchies, where we have chips and popcorn and pretzels and even more sweet treats after. The reason being that after some savory, we want some sweet as well. Ah, rip, I missed it. The behind the scenes. Mari, you are going to have many appearances in upcoming videos. Hey, do not thank me. I am just broadcasting the knowledge that you happen to be giving. So I will say that we should thank you instead. I am nothing more than the messenger. Oh man, I did it again. And so I do say that once again, as the moon... And so I say once again, as the moon begins to rise, that we head back up upon our stairs and head inside to our blue bed so that we can sleep for the night. Well, hello there, Tiger Lily. Oh my gosh, he came right up to the door. And a grand welcome over. Why am I looking up there? I know that I'm a detached cam mod. That is such a dumb idea. Okay, let me take a deep breath here. That was such a dumb idea. But a welcome to the 100 days, and a friend of Draconis's is a friend of mine. Mi casa es su casa, you could say. Estoy preguntando para un vaso de azúcar. In other words, I am asking for a cup of sugar, some extra sweetness that you can send along my way so that we do not have any more deaths within these 100 days. But who knows, I do not hope that there are any naysayers, because I do know that I will say nay to their nays. Oh my gosh, and he is behind us once again. We have to be pretty careful. Oh! Oh! Why is he so interested with... Why is he teleporting? Why? Why is he so interested with us? Okay. It is only time for deep breaths and good vibes. Along with no more chainmail and hopefully no more Enderman as he teleports all around behind us. And Tiger Lily, you think my house is lovely? Well, thank you. I think that compliment is lovely, and I do think that it probably is coming as an extra influence, an inspiration from a good buddy of mine here on the Lotus SMP Draconis. But it is worth it. But it is worth admitting that the Enderman is kind of like a Slenderman. And Platmorpher and friends, I do hope that you cannot hear the fire alarm that has gone off in my apartment building for the 5th time in the last 2 hours. Because I'm sure for other people, and definitely not myself, it is kind of annoying. And I do wonder how many of them are recording Minecraft content at the moment. Oh, wait. It's actually... it's probably me. But I will do a 1-up on the comment made from the man Spooky Swift at the moment. After we wait for the essential update to go away. I would like to 1-up that comment from Spooky Swift. Because I would like to admit that Draconis is an underrated Minecraft YouTuber. One who is laid back and relaxing and makes his own music himself, and it is such pop, as you would say, such a vibe. So definitely, if you have not taken a look at his Minecraft channel, please do consider doing so. Is there fire? I hope not. I definitely hope not. Now, Spooky has... Wait. Now, Spooky has just spoken... Man. I gotta do it a 3rd time. I'm sorry. Now, Spooky has just spoken the words of the Minecraft gods. And I do have a feeling that Draconis, or maybe even his father or mother, are up there on Mount Minecraft Olympus somewhere. And so, as an ode to Draconis and to Mount Minecraft Olympus, we put down this poppy on our dock right here. And please do not... Wait, I have something funny. And please do not have this be unconsidered in the final days, Draconis. Ooh, I feel like that's hard. Do not consider us in the final days. Absolutely. Yeah, Tiger Lily, we're not going anywhere. Although my second monitor happens to be my phone at the moment, and it's very funny the fact that the only way that I can read chat is by going and looking at my phone. It is not that easy as well. But I do think that it is time for us to place a couple of more water buckets into the ground. Because with just a couple of these guys, we will be good to go. And have a really beautiful, a really good looking farmland. And so we hop and skip and back and forth from the water line over to our river over here. And then to our now blessed dock. And then back up to the top. As the stars start to come out here in the river. Because, as we all know, block by block, that is how a kingdom is made. Although I do have a feeling that it is time to head to sleep for the night. So off we continue to our starter base over here. Where, as we have done many times before, we'll go up the stair line. And then head back to our blue bed for the night. Of course, to wake up to an incredible, beautiful view of what we have done so far here in the kingdom. and a grand old welcome back to the Mayo Man. And we're all hoping that he has a Mayo plan. One that is for the ages. The plan will be okay, even if it's in stages. But hopefully it's one that does not involve destroying wheat. Because I'm afraid that this is an incident that I cannot repeat. I do think that in doing so, I would admit defeat. So let me tell you a story of Minecraft that is totally unbeat. And also to assure you that I am not a bot. Because to all of the haters that could ever think and hate that, I promise you that is an ill-thought thought. Because the truth at the end of the matter is that it's only just you and me. And so let us consider this the end of a slip soliloquy. Ours icy chains. So cold. So icy fresh on the beat. That man Slip, he's always given you the heat that with you can't compete. And I have a feeling that you may happen to have this one on repeat. But without the man Sonic, I would never have ever delivered this quality of heat. But given his command, I just happened to deliver the deed. And consider that. Consider this and all of mine, everyone that we know and love and happen to connect with in this beautiful world. Consider that all of them, all of their woes, all of their fears. Consider all of them. All of them. Read. W in the chat, 360 no scope, 180, 270. Now, even scratch that. Consider it a 540. Scratch that. Now, scratch that. Consider it a 540 no scope. With a throwing knife for the final kill. That is how badly I want to finish terraforming this hill. Boom. Austin W. W. Go Magic W. W. Now, here in this 100 days, you could consider yourself to be on the strongest, the most prepared battlefield possible. Because my enemies, they consider me more equipped than Kim Possible. Wait, I have to do that one again. Because my enemies, they consider me more equipped than Kim Possible. But the reality at the matter is that this is all just procrastination. I gotta do that one again. But the reality at the matter is that this is all just procrastination. So from now on, you can consider me at the workstation. Bada boom. The Kim Possible theme was so good. That makes me happy. Yeah, Junior. Hey man. For me, it does not matter. It does not matter how many people are here. It is the quality and the caliber of the people that are here. That at the end of the day, that is what matters. Not the numbers, but who. With their background and experience and identity and sense of humor and everything. Everything that makes you, you. The fact that you happen to be here, I think says something about you. And so the reality is that I am thankful that YouTube happened to send you here in the first place. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it is about the vibes. And honestly, I'm thankful in the first place too. I'm going to elaborate on this too. Just give me 1 second. Grab a sip of water very quickly. Now, as the sun sets in this beautiful man. Now, as the sun sets in this beautiful river-only world, I do have a couple of words of man. Gotta do it again. Now, as the sun sets in this beautiful river-only world, I have a couple of words of wisdom that I do want to give. And we're there. Take 3. Hey, sometimes you have to do a couple of takes in order to make it happen the way that you want it to. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. It is good vibes and calming. And you guys are getting the behind the scenes. And so, already on day 68, we will head to sleep for the night. And I do want to mention, for anyone that has ever thought about starting or making and is in the progress of growing a Minecraft YouTube channel, as it starts to rain in the backdrop that we happen to have behind us, that there is no better way to make your content. No better way to produce the things that you happen to have inside your soul than by just doing it. Regardless of what other people happen to say about it. Because even if anyone happens to trod upon your field through... Wait. Because if anyone happens to trod through your field through of wheat, you can always place down the next seed. You can always place down the next seed. As even though we have no hunger to our name, we are in desperate need of food. That in reality is what makes the plot thicken. And so I say that if you're playing Minecraft, do not be afraid. Do not be a chicken. And of course, do not be afraid to admit that these live streams and these videos, they do happen to be a stickin'. Along with, I did happen to hear that a bell did happen to go off, and I did not see it happen, but I do appreciate the bell going off, because that bell is always a good sign for the motivation, for the momentum, for what we do happen to be happening here on live stream and happening in the video and happening in this 100 days on a river, because you never know what's going to actually happen in the end game. You never know what this guy Slip is going to actually build, and so who knows what's going to actually happen. There's only way but to watch and to find out. And hopefully this is only inspired by the cinematic music that you have behind us, which actually in the video is probably going to be very relaxing. And so the fact that I have a very ambitious tone to my voice is not going to actually connect with the fact that we are going to be building some of the best things that we could ever make in the future based on the tone of the music that we have. But I promise you that things are going to be very exciting coming up, and I promise you that this is worth absolutely taking a look at going in the future. Now call me the Slip Officer. Now call me the Slip Officer. Now call me the Truth Officer. Yes, my voice is getting raspy. Now there is nothing like watching a good old Slip stream. And I do believe that it is just about time to add a couple of you all to the world too. And wow, Doe Magic says that you sound like the narrator to a Minecraft movie. Which is just about one of the best compliments that I could ever get. So I do think that we'll head on over to our wall where we have not only channel members right here, but people that have left a comment during this 100 days as it is being recorded live on stream. And so we have Doe Magic. Along with Spooky Swift. Wait, we're gonna do that one again. Along with Spooky Swift. And that is why it is always worthwhile doing a retake. Hey, I will take the medieval movie compliment as well. And then we have Sonic as well. And then we have Sonic as well. Along with to do something special, I think that we're gonna place a sign right here. Or maybe in front of the door. Where we will have Mari as a slipper. Where we will have Mari as a slipper right here on the sign. But I do think that it is time to head upstairs. Where we can also head to sleep for the night. Yes, Mari is a slipper. And Mari, I do promise you that we will have more builds for you in the future. Now, being called a slipper is being called much, much more than footwear. Don't go on getting me upset there, Dome Magic. Being a slipper or a slipper plus is a very, very big honor. And you would never know unless you had that crown for yourself. As Mari happens to have right here with her own sign upon this crafting table. Now, do not think that this is nothing, Dome Magic. If you are still watching, if you are at this point in the video, definitely, please
put in Mari in the comments below. As let us all be honest here, she is the queen of this riverside village. Royalty, you dang it. Royalty, you could call her. And so, just to have it be put for the record, her crown is unimpeachable. She will always hold the reign over these lands that we happen to have here. And I do not care if I embarrass him. Just kidding. I do actually. I actually do. I actually do. But I do promise you that the crown will be kept within the Slipper Plus bloodline. But I do think as well that we are just about ready to put some crops into the land that we have right here. Which I will say is a very exciting feeling to have. So I say, why don't we exchange all of the materials that we have in our hotbar for some of the best materials that you could ever have? That being wheat seeds, of course. And so, just like that, we will continue along to fill in our field of wheat. Well, then call me Napoleon, because I am just about ready to dethrone anyone. That sounds like quite a threat, you could say. So consider me scared. But ready for a battle, you could say, at the same time. And Mari, I am very, very happy that I can put you into 2 different worlds and 2 different videos that we have here. So thank you for your support, and I do hope that I can get the best videos along to you that I can. Along with for anyone that is making content themselves, I do hope that you notice that I am trying my best as much as I can in order to enunciate and give you all the best energy that I can, and then hopefully in the years to come that I have as a content creator, I will eventually be able to communicate the same concepts with more precision at a faster pace as well. And so I hope that you are excited for much more to come when it comes to Slip content. Now, Mari, Dough Magic will always be the queen of this kingdom that we have here on the Riverside. The real question is, do you have what it takes in order to become king? And that is something to definitely sit with, my friend. As they all say, with immense power comes immense responsibility. And who knows that you have the power, what it takes in order to make the mission impossible possible. Now, Dough, to become the Emperor, that sounds like a power play, my lad. Be careful with who you cross nowadays. And so, our humble jungle kingdom is definitely in need of some gods. Is definitely in need of some gods. Blackmore for raid. We'll take him off, but I have to go to the bathroom very bad. Just being real. I'm holding it in. And then we'll be back. And Tiger Lily, welcome back as well. And we have the perfect song to put on in the background as well. And so, let's find a better angle very quickly. We will be right back.
I swear I love pull me in, I'll push away. Afraid I will let you down one day. Golden flames, silver vows, you hold me still, I don't know how. You're holier than I am, holier than I am. I am the dust, you are the rain. You pull me close, I push away. I swear I love you, but I am afraid, afraid I will let you down one day. As you pull me in, I'll push away. Close your eyes, I'll slip away. I know I can change, I'm built this way.
I want to make it official that I have returned to stream to the best news of the night. Now, Mari happens to have a hamster named Spooky. And I can only think that that must be such a brave hamster. Although, I'm sorry for happening to get a bit too close to you all. But we can head down our wooden terrace here. Where I do think that as we are starting to run out of time here, that we put our hoe to the ground and put even more steeds into the ground as well. And we do have an update. Mari's hamster's name is Coconut instead. Which is even cuter in my opinion. And sorry for all of the retakes tonight, y'all. I do feel like sometimes you are better at doing the podcasting and the live streaming and the recording thing. And then you have other nights where you're just not as on top of it. And I feel like this is one of those nights for me. But that is okay. Yonder forth we go. And Doe, I hope that you have a wonderful night, a wonderful evening. I do appreciate you hanging out on stream tonight. But so on and so forth we go. So that we can make this world look as beautiful as possible. Although, once again, we have another troop of invaders. So I do think that we're going to have to watch our back. These guys look mighty fierce. Although I do have a feeling that we will be able to take them out. So once again, into our offhand, our shield will go. And then if we can sleep tonight, I think that we're going to do so as well. As the moon beautifully lights up the horizon that we have here. So I do think So I do think that in the next light, with the next dawn that we have in front of us, it is time to take on the enemy. And we will do that with a swipe or two of our sword. So I do think that we might as well fire off a couple of pop shots, which will definitely get these guys upset, but I do not care. It is time to take them down. And just like that, with one that has fallen, we can take a couple of more shots with our bow and arrow like that until we run out of ammunition and these guys are going to come up and attack us, where we can take out our shield right here, and maybe they can even fire bullets into one another and take out each other just like this. Although we have 2 hearts left because this guy happens to have piercing as his crossbow enchantment, so I do think that it may be even more important to run away at the time being. Where we can quickly come up around as he takes out his crossbow once again and tries his best to hit us as much as he can. So maybe we will head to the 2nd floor and go back to our bedroom in the best defensive way possible. Holy smokes, we can't have you invading our home right here. It's about time that we take you out, no matter what the consequences happen to be. Now, Tiger Lily asks. Let's do that again. Now, Tiger Lily asks if you could add. Oh. Now. Here we are. Now, Tiger Lily asks if there's one thing that you could add to Minecraft, what would it be? Oh Man, that is a good question as well. I have to think about it. Yes, thank you, Spooky. We did it. We did it. Now, if there was one thing that I could add to Minecraft, man, I love Minecraft. Hey, pilot. I am currently in deep thought at the moment. I want to have a good answer to the question, if there was one thing that you could add within Minecraft, what would it be? It's a good one too. Now, I do think that I have a decent answer, but you may not agree with me when it comes down to it. Now, for me personally, I do think that I would choose to have one flower, one singular flower, whether it be a vegetable or any sort of crop, and have it added to the game. By now, you can probably tell that I love farming in Minecraft. So I do think that one of the best things that I could personally add to the game is have an idea for a new crop that we could have within the game. One that specifically appeals to other Minecraft content creators. And one that really adds that extra life to Minecraft when it comes to building and terraforming within the game. Now, for me, I do feel like that would be a dream if that would ever to happen, but I don't feel like that would ever happen, but I would love for it to happen. And so, only with hard work and dedication, and maybe a like on the stream, and some real good old elbow grease, and we make it happen. It's up to you. It's up to you and I, but mostly I. To make it happen. To make it happen. And so, as the sun sets, only time will tell. And so, as the sun sets, only time will tell. Alright, bada boom, bada bang. We are back into streamer mode. I just had to record that little bit right there. I do say that maybe as night falls, we can place some crops into the ground right here. Oh, and Mari, I don't know if you're still here. I hope that you are. If not, I hope that you sleep well. And genuinely, thank you so much for all of the connection recently and all the good times and good chats that we've had together on Discord. All of the good things. I really do appreciate your support. But once again, I do think that it is time for us to head up this wooden staircase that we have here. And head inside, where we can head to sleep for the night. Yeah, spooky. I do feel like a new crop would be so cool. And good night, Tamari. Sweet dreams, twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. I'm not going to continue. Because I do have a feeling that you guys would not enjoy. And so, officially on day 73, we can exit from our Sutter house. And as always, head back down these stairs. where we can head on off to our new wheat field. And then take out our diamond axe and start tilling the ground, with the hope of making this farmland as pretty as possible. Which it does seem we're going to need a bit more water as well. So we can place it back down into the ground as so. Along with a little bit more here. And then head back on down to the pond. Or even to the river, better put. Where my vocals happen to be popping off, I hope. That is the intention, at least. I do hope so. Spooky, thank you. Where we do happen to have a couple of little pots that are still unplaced. And the Tiger Lily asks, are we excited for the shelves that are coming to Minecraft? I'm still gonna do it again. My microphone is fallen. It's not a good thing. And the Tiger Lily asks, are you still excited? And the Tiger Lily asks, are you excited for the shelves in Minecraft? Now, for me personally, I have not taken a look at the shelves that we happen to have in Minecraft at the moment. Or that happen to be coming to the game. So I will say that I am excited to see him. But at the same time, I do have a feeling that Minecraft keeps adding, in the most wonderful way possible, all these different things to the game that I still have yet to try. For example, I still have a lot that I want to do when it comes to archaeology. along with uncovering trail ruins. Thank you. Yes, you are right. My hunger is getting low. Tiger Lily for the win. Yeah, spooky. The shelves are so cool too. Okay, that is good to know. But we will once again take our hoe and place it down to the soil. Where we can once again continue to transform this man. Where we can once again continue to transform this river biome. Now, if the shelves have plenty of room for decorating potential, then I am all about that. But if I'm being honest, I can definitely tell that I am getting kind of tired, kind of sleepy at the moment. And so, in order to preserve the quality of the stream and quality of the video that we have as well, I do think that we are going to call it for tonight's stream. I do appreciate you all hanging out with me all tonight. And I am sorry that I'm starting to feel so tired after so much recording after a couple of days. But I do think that it is time to get to a bit of editing. So, I will see you all very, very soon.